Now, you could call this next story old news, but stay with me. 340 years old, in fact. It's all about a shipwreck discovered off the Norfolk coast. Take a look. The big thing down the bottom there is a cannon from the warship, the Gloucester, looming in the depths. It's an amazing discovery in itself, but even more so because the ship very nearly changed the course of British history. This fella is the Duke of York. There he is, good-looking lad, excellent shoes. He was actually on board when it sank, but he survived and went on to become King James II of England, James VII of Scotland. Well, joining me now is one of the divers who found the wreck, also called James Little. James, great to talk to you on 5 News. What a discovery. Give us an idea of what the moment was like.
Well, it was a funny sort of day. It was a pretty gloomy sort of day, and it was a bit rough. And Julian couldn't dive because he had an injury. So a guy called Andy, one of our friends, and Lincoln went down. When Lincoln sent a brick up to the top, we thought it was just a commodity wreck, something like that, and we thought he'd sent as a sign. But it was actually a smoke-charred brick from the galley. We didn't realise that until Lincoln came to the surface and said, "We found it, we found it. Cannon everywhere."
And you actually made this discovery, is this right, 15 years ago, but you've had to keep it secret for all sorts of reasons. I mean, how do you stop a secret like that from escaping overboard?
Don't tell anybody.
You sound like a good man to have around when you need a secret. But do you shut it down, or has it just not been any sort of discussion about it, so you've never need to speak about it?
Well, we didn't want to speak about it in public or in the pub or anything like that. So a few people knew that we'd found it, but we couldn't let it go any wider than that because of the significance of it. And we didn't want anyone else to go and spoil any artifacts that were on there.
And there is this sort of strange historical quirk as well, isn't it? Because we've just gone through the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, and King James, the future King James we know, was on there. Had it not gone well for him, had he not escaped, the monarchy could look a little bit different today, couldn't it?
It probably could. I haven't worked out who would have been king, but the whole line, the Stuart line, would have changed irreversibly.
And what about you next? I mean, you probably won't tell me because you're very good at keeping secrets, but have you found something else which you can't tell me about, or are you looking for something else?
Well, while we were looking for the wreck, we found quite a few others. So if there's any appetite for more adventure, we'll go and have a look at those as well. But this is going to keep us going for years and years to come.
Well, it's a real pleasure to talk to you. Congratulations on such an amazing find. And well done for keeping it a secret as well, James Little. Nice to talk to you. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Cheers, Dan.